Hello everyone, welcome to the Deep Fried Draft Cheap Meal Draft Review Series presented by me, Brian Bosarge. Today we're going to talk about the Washington Redskins, and the Redskins had a pretty solid draft here for a team that doesn't have a general manager, as they fired Scott McLaughlin about a month or so before the draft. Who knows? Their owner's weird. But anyway, let's get into their draft breakdown here. We're going to start with their first round pick, pick 17. One of the three picks I actually mocked correctly in my final mock draft. I had Jonathan Allen because of some shoulder injuries slipping. He was my fourth overall player. Falls to the Redskins here at 17. Allen is best suited as a 5 technique and a 34 front. I think he could, in a 43 scheme, could definitely be a base end where he kicks inside in the nickel. But he's a tremendous pass rusher wherever you line him up at. Redskins double dip with Alabama pass rushers with their second pick, 49th overall. They go with Ryan Anderson, the edge rusher from Alabama. Anderson actually goes ahead of teammate Tim Williams. I thought Tim Williams was the better pass rusher. Anderson is a solid rusher, but at the Senior Bowl, one thing I noted all week long was this cat could not get off a block. And to me, that means that his defense coordinator here, they're going to have to scheme around that deficiency. Or maybe he just had a bad week. I don't know. But that definitely knocked his grade down for me about 15 spots. Not a whole lot. I never had him as a first-round guy to begin with. But that definitely knocked him down to a mid-second round grade. But that's right where the Redskins picked him. So, can't argue with that. Third round, they come back with corner Fabian Moreau, and this could end up being a steal for Washington. Moreau was borderline coming into that first round area, but tore his pec muscle doing the bench press at his pro day. Second guy we've talked about now in back-to-back teams where a cat got injured at his pro day. Got to wonder if that's going to start changing some things going forward. But Moreau is a good, very good cover man, press, off man. If he's back by the time the season starts, he could end up being a starter for the Redskins sooner rather than later. They added a nice running back in the fourth round. Good value was Samaje Perine, running back from Oklahoma. Perine set the all-time single-game FBS rushing record. I think he broke it anyway. Or he may have only held it for a week. I don't remember. But anyway, Perine had over 400 yards rushing in one game at Oklahoma. Has mostly ran out of the shotgun, but he has some breakaway speed. Not great. Doesn't have great speed. Offers some in the passing game. As a solid in pass pro, but it's probably why he's in the fourth round, is his lack of pass receiving ability. They come back, pick 123 of the fourth round, and take Michigan State safety Monte Nicholson. Nicholson, I don't think, is more than a special teams rotational player going forward. Fifth round, pick 154, they take Arkansas tight end Jeremy Sprinkle. Sprinkle's a guy I was very high on throughout the season, but he had a numbnuts moment during their bowl game week when he was arrested for shoplifting at a Belk, where each player had a $400 Belk gift card as a gift for their playing in the Belk Bowl. So he was suspended for the bowl game. So there's that. But Sprinkle, I think, for a big tight end who can block, also has some nice stretching ability to go down and get passes, go up and get them. He should be a nice number 2 complement to Jordan Reed. Chase Roulier, a center from Wyoming, was their 6th round pick at pick 199. Roulier can back up all 3 interior line positions. I wasn't as high on him as some. I know my man Joe Everett was a big fan of Roulier. At pick 209, they got the athletic specimen from Georgia State, wide receiver Robert Davis, who 6'3", 219, blew up the combine. Had to go back, and I'd never heard of the guy. Had to go back and watch tape. He's impressive against Wisconsin, I believe it was, and Oregon. Both games he played against big competition, he excelled. So I couldn't rate him any higher than I had him at 232 because, like I said, I was just limited tape exposure. But after his combine performance, I was a little surprised he didn't go higher. I could definitely see Davis competing for snaps his rookie season. Excuse me. In the 7th round, they get some decent value with safety from Louisville, Josh Harvey Clemens. I liked Harvey Clemens a little bit better than their earlier pick Nicholson. I would have liked Harvey Clemens a lot better if he wasn't an off-field knucklehead. Clemens got kicked out of Georgia, transferred to Louisville, has had some other off-field issues. So there's that. And then they come back with Auburn defensive back, corner safety Joshua Holsey. Holsey is a special teams guy. Special teams only, in my opinion. Some notable undrafted players they brought in. They bring in Michigan guard Kyle Callis, who I thought could have been a mid-round pick easily, but goes undrafted. So, Redskins finished in the NFL based on my value board with a total value of 11. Their average pick value actually came in 4th. And then their money picks, the 1st through 3rd round, they end up with a ranking of 6th in total value. So, that's going to do it for the Redskins. We're going to move on next to the NFC North and the Chicago Bears. So, stay tuned for that. See you then.